Yeah, can you confirm that 1,450 lives have been lost in the first half of 2021 through road accidents?
Thank you very much, and good afternoon to listeners across. Yes, with the data collected so far based on crashes reported to MTTD across the 17 police regions, we recorded 8,181 road crashes between January and June. Compared with the same period last year, there seems to be an increase of about 22%. And vehicles that involved increased by 25% from 11,132 last year to 13,973. These vehicles impacted on lives, and currently mortality stands at 1,454, with mobility, those injured, standing at 8,188. And this is the problem that confronts all of us.
So now that we understand that the figure is an increase in the numbers compared to that of last year, can you tell us reasons that account for this?
I think isolated incidents are obvious to all of us, because these were also shared with the media, and the media also shared with the general public when they occurred between January and June. For instance, the one that happened at Asapo, for example, it's the Chichiwari one, among others, are all known to us, that claimed so many lives because they were headlong or people ran into stationary vehicles. Others also were informed that as a result of unsafe use of motorcycles, motorcycles seem to be a lead killer when it comes to road user class. And currently, out of the 1,454, 622 deaths are accounted for motorcycle-related incidents. So motorcycle has also become an albatross, and we all have to focus in also on that. Again, pedestrians are unsafely using the road, and currently, of the deaths, 423 are attributable to pedestrians who are either walking along or crossing the road, and in the process there was a conflict and led to these deaths. We also know that some commercial drivers also got involved in crashes, and through their negligence, 580 died. Private vehicles also contributed, and they so far have fatally taken 340, sorry. And so, obviously, excessive speeding, unsafe use of vehicles, vehicles that are running on bad tires, unlawful overtaking and change of lane, tailgating, leaving vehicles in dangerous position, riding motorcycles negligently, and also running amber and red lights, and therefore the riders and drivers who are not stopping at stop lines, leading to pedestrian-vehicle conflict and vehicle-to-vehicle conflict. And of course, those who are on motorcycles and are not in protective clothing are leading to their early death. And we also have those who are inexperienced and prohibited and not expected to be behind steering wheel, but find themselves behind it and driving incompetently, dangerously, recklessly. And we also have those who are on alcohol and other illicit drugs and behind steering wheel and manifesting bad mannered driving. And these, among many other risk factors, are intricately combining to cause these surge in crashes and associated deaths and injuries.
Well, the figures are so scary, but can you tell us the regions that are notorious for road carnage?
I've said that the excessive speeding is one. The way the manner motorcycles are being used is also contributing. And leaving vehicles in dangerous positions, either broken down or accidented without removing or displaying conspicuous reflective material, are all combining to increase the risk of either colliding in a vehicle or rolling over. And I must say that if a fewer motorcycle standing at 3,157 have killed 622 out of the 1,454 dead, it sounds naturally that the use of motorcycle has to be taken a second look at, because fewer are killing more than it. And these motorcycles or machines are all over the country. And we are using it for all manner of means that usually we had not anticipated. I think it's pronounced and we will be aware. We must take a second look at the motorcycle policy and look at the way and manner we will enforce other than the current enforcement and sensitization strategy.
So you have said on various platforms that the government must adopt sophisticated technology in addressing road accidents. Who exactly are these sophisticated technology?
I think it is right that globally nations have moved away from training, deploying, equipping, clothing, and deploying traffic police officers to be standing with their hands to be directing, controlling, detecting, impounding, arresting, processing, and going to court. That belongs to the past. And currently, with this strategy that I've talked about, we managed to arrest 3,898. Manually, we were able to process 2,265 to court for various traffic offences. So far, 1,900 of them have been convicted at the motor courts, with 11 in jail, with the remaining, the courts having imposed 1,049,647 Ghana cedis. Elsewhere, it would have been more than this, because the manual way of doing enforcement is outdated. And that's why almost every country that seeks to enhance public health and safety in terms of vehicle ownership ensure that the strategy of enforcement is always moved from manual way to automation. And that is what UN member countries have adopted under the strategic Millennium Development Goals that seeks that by 2030, member countries will be able to have fatalities and seriously injured. And to do that on the road, we need to inject ICT system in your traffic enforcement to increase the high sense of detection, apprehension, and then sanctions. And to do that, we need to deploy traffic equipment that and sensors that will be able to detect as many as will commit offences in diverse places at the same time, so that police will not be overwhelmed, so that police will not the process will not be interfered with, so police will not give unfair consideration to others because they have association, so that corruption, bribery, and such incidents will be done away with, because human intervention is minimal, and many will know that when they commit, they stand to be prosecuted or they stand to be issued with a notice. And that's exactly the policy that the Ghana government is pursuing. And we hope in our lifetime, not in a distant millennium, it will become a reality to augment what we are currently doing, which is not enough.
All right, then. Thank you so much, Supo. Well.